Live and direct, free comic book day. All right, lights, camera, action. All right, sir. So, what inspired you to keep Free Comic Book Day going amongst these terrible times?
So it's all very organic. We were just sitting back, and me and the wife were just kind of shooting the breeze. I was like, we can't do Free Comic Book Day because everything's canceled. But we have stuff left over from a couple of years ago. It's like, we just did it anyway. We set up a little drive-through action out front. And it's inspiring because every Sunday we have a company called M&J SWAT and what they do. They're a catering company, but they've been doing like free meals for people in the parking lot, like right across from the shop. Every Sunday, like, man, if they could do that, we can easily set up something. So one thing led to another. We got talking about it. I called down to my city hall and talked to the city manager and said, this is what we want to do. Nobody's coming in the store. Everything's pre-made. And we're dropping stuff off curbside. She loved it. So here we are. We've just cruised past into the home stretch, final hour here. We have about 4 or 5 more people to show up and pick up, and it's been wonderful. We had a couple no shows, so we have a little bit of extra, which is nice too. But it gives us a little bit of normalcy. It's always the first Saturday in May that we do Free Comic Book Day, so we're going to continue to do it. We'll get another Free Comic Book Day later down the year out of Diamond as we push things further down. But for sure, right now, we're going to get at least this one in. This will be in the books as the weirdest Free Comic Book Day of 2020. But Ogre in the Grove here, we went ahead and moved forward anyway, and made a lot of people happy and put a lot of smiles on faces. Dropped the ball on like 2 cars, but then we picked up 2 random cars, so I guess that balanced out.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
And it is tricky, but my wife is just a guru when it comes to like internet stuff. So like she set this form up and was like boom, 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 and we had we're sending out 100 Free Comic Book bags of stuff. So, I feel like we're getting the same turnout that we kind of would have on regular day, minus actually having everybody shoved into the building, of course. But it's a beautiful day here in Milton. It's a beautiful day at the Grove. We have a good team on the porch. And,
awesome, man.
Things like that.
Very cool. Thank you, good sir.
Oh, thank you.
And welcome back to All Comics Access. You're hanging out with Ogre and Joe the Beast McCoy. We are here inside Ogre's Grove in Milton, Delaware. We just got done a very special and very well executed Free Comic Book Day drive-through, and we had the Beast on the porch, and just everybody was loving it. So let's hit the hard-hitting questions.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of those touch-ups we had to do, how long did that makeup take?
I think 2 hours. Sometimes I can do it in an hour and a half, but when I start doing it, I just give up time. I'm like, throw it out the window, just leave a big gap open.
Love it. And we were talking earlier today, and back and forth as we've gotten to know each other. You've been doing this for a little while, and I love the jet. I love the casino jet. I know you're working on an OG version, but why the Beast?
Oh, well, X-Men has always been my favorite team ever since I was a kid. I got put on to them in the early 90s, reading the comics, watching the cartoons, and, when I had the opportunity to cosplay for the first time ever, 2016, I wanted to utilize something I already had, something I love, and I wanted to be unique. So I feel like I connected the best with the Beast because I didn't see too many cosplayers that did them, and I just love the X-Men, so it felt natural.
It's true, and it's definitely one of those costumes that I know, like when you first showed me, it was just like, what? They're doing the Beast. Because when you go to the cons, you're so used to seeing the same handful, and it is the guys that dress like the Beast that stick out and go, oh man, nobody's done the Beast.
Yeah.
Or like if you see somebody doing a really good Nightcrawler or something, just like, man, that was a lot of work, but that guy, look at this dude. I still haven't seen, I've been looking for a good Colossus. I haven't really seen and we're both big guys, so I also generate towards having to find something that's fitting to my body type as well. So I'm not going to go out there and cosplay as Gambit because Gambit is not 6'5", 300 pounds.
No, sir. Yeah, that's why
The Beast is a great costume because it is something that's size, it sticks out, and he's such a landmark character. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Absolutely, thank you.
So
man.
Great job on that. Let's move on to another real quick hit over here. So you've been since 2016, right?
Yeah, cosplay.
Okay, so what was that first show that you did that at?
I want to say Atlantic. I don't remember the exact name. There's an Atlantic City Comic Con. It's called Atlantic City Boardwalk something. But that was the first Comic Con I did it. And it was one of the best moments ever because me and my buddy had gotten there pretty late. And even though we had ran out of time, I got there I think the last hour or two. People loved it, which I was shocked by because I see all these other great cosplayers and
Right.
I'm just like, oh, here, okay, I'm just another dude. But they're like, whoa, man, you're on to something. And it was a blast. Shortly after, we went to Philly. I was walking down South Street as Beast. And, people loved it, man. I felt like a connection. So I was like, man, this is what's meant to be for me,
It's so good when you have that feeling. I know for us, when we came up, when we were figuring out the names for the shop and when Ogre's Grove hit, it was just boom, white hot fire. We knew exactly that was it.
Yeah.
And everything, almost all the decisions were easy at that point because you had an identity and you knew what you wanted. And, that was us, our story of moving from an online festival to a brick and mortar to apparently now we're doing Drive-Thru. It was just a cool day. So, I can definitely understand when you have that eureka moment. Yeah, it's a very cool feeling. So, is there anything else you'd like to get out there? Perhaps dress the new, wear ats, the part knits, and things like that?
Yeah, so this is essentially the front cover of my new card. Boom. Alright, so you see the nice big logo? That is All Comics Access, my new YouTube channel.
Excellent.
I have some awesome content coming from week to week. Stuff that's going to be fun, upbuilding, stuff to encourage us during these crazy dark times. And what else is awesome? These are all my social media outlets.
Yes, sir.
If you want to do any business stuff, got my email somewhere right here. Can't see it properly.
It's Joe the Beast McCoy at Gmail.
Yeah, man.
and at Twitter.
Yeah.
And Facebook.
And
Instagram.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Sir, wait, hang on. Twitter's wrong. Twitter's just Joe Beast McCoy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's the only one.
The was taken, so I could only do
strange.
It,
But most importantly, rise up and geek on.
Yeah, that's my call to action for people to keep reading comics, watching animes, do anything that upbuilds you and stay geeky.
Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna skedaddle. And I think that this was really a lot of fun. And this is on the All Comics Access. And, part Ogre's Grove. Yeah. Well, you'll be able to see this over there, too.
Yeah,
so there's that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Take it easy. Good night.
If you see Francis, tell him I'm looking for him. I need to find him. Let me know where he is. He's gonna get served.